All right, all right, all right. Today our special guest is Michelina from the
Hey.
House of Michelina Luxury Staging. We're so excited to have her on today for obvious reasons. Michelina has been a force to be reckoned with over the last 5 years, really making some splashes over here in New Jersey. New Jersey. I mean, you must have like 1 million miles on your car right now.
I did. I had to get rid of it.
How many miles did you have on it?
I think I had maybe like 2 something.
Yeah.
I had like 2 something, and it was I forgot what year it was. I think it was like it was like of the year. I think
it was a 2019.
It was like a 2018 or something like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and it broke down on me twice and everything. So yeah, I'm trying to take it easy.
I got you. So you got yourself a new whip.
I did. I got a Toyota. They said Toyota or Honda with miles, and I said, all right, I'll do the
Toyota. Yeah, I seen it. It's a nice ride. It's
nice.
Yeah, it's right. You get that third seat like your soccer mom. I got you.
That's it.
Rolling around with all your dogs and stuff.
Exactly.
So we're gonna have fun, but we're also gonna talk about some serious topics.
Okay.
So let's bring it down just a little bit.
Okay.
So, Michelina, I mean, obviously right now, the last 30 some odd days, people have been wondering, what's happening in the world, not only in the United States. But we see you out there pretty much every day, or at least your crew's out there, and you're going to different jobs, and you're out there, and you got your mask and your gloves on.
Mm-hmm.
What's the feel out there right now? What's the beat on the street?
So the feel on the street. So pretty much, when everything like this started, right? It started what, 30 days now or something like that?
Yeah, about 30 days. Yep.
And so when this kind of all started, I think everything was like at a standstill. I mean, we kind of like stopped. Really, but for real estate, nobody knew what was really going on, what to expect. Should they, list their home? Should they do showing? Should they stage their home? Should they, all of those questions? And I got a lot of those questions, and nobody really had the answers at that point. It's a scary time. It still is a scary time, but it's kind of, calming down. So yeah, we kind of put everything on hold for about 2 weeks or so, but I think people understand the importance of the staging, especially now, with showing the houses and stuff like that. So we're just taking, all the proper precautions when we do come out to stage. We make sure, we're geared up, we're masked up, we're just staying safe for everybody.
So the first 2 weeks, were you regrouping? Was it that like people are going, hold off, don't come in our house, or?
It was a pretty much all above regrouping. How do we, should we come out and stage right now? So I kind of like, put everything on hold till we kind of see what makes sense, So, and then we did have clients where they were like, we don't know where the market is going to be turning right now, if there's going to be showings. So, in the beginning, people were holding off a bit. But now we're seeing, it opening back up, coming back to normal in a sense, if that makes sense or whatever. And, we're definitely still staging. And it makes sense. There's, they have different options, virtual staging or staging. And the problem with the virtual staging is, you'll see it online, but when you first come into the house, I mean, there's still no furniture there. Whether the real estate agents are coming into the property to show virtually to their clients or whatever, or sellers are coming in, whatever the case is, whatever. at least there's a connection with the furniture there. They get to see the setup, they see the style.
Yeah.
There's a conversation. So, yeah.
So a lot of people don't believe in the virtual staging,
Yeah.
but they do like virtual tours.
Yeah.
So when you guys go in, and I obviously, I've been on the other side, and I've seen you go into investors' houses, you put the paper down. I haven't seen you. I know that you also do it for people that have older homes that kind of like want to declutter and try to like, put things like in storage bins and stuff like that. What are you doing as far as precaution for the team when they go out there into the houses?
Yeah. Hold on one second. I just want to turn this off. Sorry, I still had Alexa on. So what we're doing is obviously gloves. The proper precautions is gloves, mask, cleaning supplies, wipes, everything. I mean, we have everything to the T from the beginning. Each and every time the team goes in and out of the truck, the house, they Lysol, they spray. And yeah, we put down the paper, we put down the runners, everything, just to make sure nothing gets damaged or ruined, and just taking the proper precaution for no germs or anything like that. So, we are fully loaded. And like I mentioned before, we already have all those things. We do have gloves and stuff like that. We never had masks. We didn't need to use it. But cleaning supplies and all that stuff, we've already always had that. And that was always part of our, our staging list, cleaning before and after, we've been to the property.
Michelina, why don't you tell people that, and I don't know how they would know about you, but why don't you tell people about yourself? Because obviously, this is streaming in a couple of different rooms, but what's your drive? What made you decide to, become, House of Michelina Luxury Staging?
My drive, I truly do love what I do. I've said this multiple times. I love to create. I love to, make the homes beautiful. I mean, I've always had this in me since the wound. But no, I love connecting with people. I love the clients that we get to stage their property. We've become, they're not even clients, they become friends and family, but I really do love what we bring to the table, for each and every one of our clients. So it's just my drive is really creating and making sure that the spaces look beautiful and that everybody is, happy, and it's, a win-win for everybody. I'm alone.
You'll never be alone. You'll never be alone.
Thank you. Thank you.
So the reason why I want to have Michelina on today is because, she's a very dear friend. When I was going through some issues of my own, and I was selling my family home with, my mom and everything like that, she was, beyond over concerned, which I thought was really great. Most people don't have to be like that. Obviously, you have a very special touch and the connection that you have with the homeowners. Obviously, we know a lot of the same people, so it's funny that what the builders say, the guys that are renovating houses, the feel, you're a goofball, you like to joke around.
Yeah.
But first and foremost, you're very serious when it comes to the staging part, which some people might not think that you are, but you are. You do have a very serious side of yourself, which I think is really important because people need to see that, yeah, you joke around, but when it comes right down to it, you really do care about the finished product.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I mean, I'm like we, spoke before. I'm myself. I'm not gonna pretend to be, whatever. I'm myself. So I like to joke and play games and stuff like that. But yeah, when we have to get down to business and get things done, I make sure that I get everything done. wait. I just try to make sure that I take care. All the projects are pretty much, I take them as if they were my own. Like if it was my home that was going to get staged, or it was my investment, or if it was whatever it is, I take each and every property serious like that. Not just like, oh, we got another property, we got whatever. We just whatever.
So one thing I'd like to try to do today, this is something that I tried out last week and it was pretty cool. I like to actually take the link and put the link out there. And if anybody has any real questions or like to pop on, say hi, or add value to what you do, I think that would be important, because I think people really need to have an understanding of what you're doing. So I'm actually I'm gonna take the link right now. I'm gonna put it in the banner, and I'm gonna put this.
I like this. This is very nice.
Yeah, it's a little something, So that's the link. So guys, if you actually take that link right there, you can personally come on. You can say hello to Michelina if you know her. If you don't know her and you want to get to know her. So here's one thing I want to ask.
Yeah.
A lot of people are doing a lot of things virtually now. Working virtually out of their homes and stuff like that. So people have been asking me, because obviously the market's changing, and the government, God bless them, they're not giving 100% of the truth of what's really going on out there across the United States. They're asking me, since I do have my boot camp coming up in October, which Michelina will be there.
That's right. Was there last year.
She'll be on stage.
Was amazing.
And so people are asking me, Matt, hey, are you going to be doing stuff online? So I guess my question to you is, would you be willing to do an online class or a course or something to show people, if they wanted to get an understanding, but a little bit more about staging or how you go through the process?
Sure.
I mean, not to, oh, this is nice. Somebody just put this, Andrew Smith.
Does she go out to all staging? Not every stage. 95% of all the stages I am on. Most of them. Some of them, there's like a small percentage that I might not be on of it, but we have a great team. So the team pretty much, we go over every project. If I'm not going to be on that project, they already know exactly what's going to be put into the space. They know. And if I'm not there, we FaceTime each other, or they already pretty much have the whole scope down. So it's not an issue.
Okay, well, that's good stuff. I appreciate him coming on and answering that question. Guys, the link's on here right now. So if you want to jump on and you want to say hi to Michelina, by all means, jump on, say hi. If you want to
jump in.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people watching. I'm looking at.
I can't see nothing. I don't know I can't. I only see you.
You only see me.
I only see you.
You don't.
I only saw I saw the question pop up, but I don't. That's all I see.
Interesting. I'm trying to actually get somebody to jump on here. I don't know if they're gonna jump on or not.
Who's jumping on?
Don't worry about it.
Who's jumping on?
Don't worry about
Who's jumping on? No, I'm kidding.
And then so basically, so what areas do you cover? Because I know that you fly out and you go to all these different events, and I see you in Vegas.
Yeah.
By the way, when you go to Vegas, are you what is it true what they say about Vegas?
Yes, it is.
Whatever hell goes on over there stays in Vegas.
It doesn't come back here. It stays over there. Yeah.
Got you.
No, we do all of not all of New Jersey, but we do a wide range of New Jersey and some parts in the city. So, we have Bergen County, Essex County, Ocean. We're actually going to be in Wall tomorrow. Wednesday, we're going to be in Wall, which is more like south. So we're a little bit all over through New Jersey, which is, it's good, but the mileage and stuff like that, that's the only problem, but it's fine.
So somebody asked me the other day, do you go outside New Jersey?
Yes. New York.
Now, when you say New York, like what? Like, Do you go
Well,
do you go in the boroughs?
we've done, I'm trying to remember. It's like, I don't know if you ever heard Bronxville. It's like kind of
Bronxville, New York?
yeah, yeah. Have you heard of
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we've done in Bronxville. We've
Okay.
done certain areas in New York. I mean, we're trying to, migrate more into the city, but
Mhm.
um, but yeah, so we've done that. We've done
So,
as far as almost kind of PA ish, but not it's not a lot there.
got you. So, to me, it sounds like your team is always busy. They're always out there, always running around.
I have a great team. I always say I shout out to them because I love them. And as it's hard finding good, reliable, honest, hardworking people. And we didn't always have that. We've had a lot of bad apples along the way. But I'm glad that we have some good green apples right now. And Steven, he's our project manager. He's amazing. He takes care of everything. He really takes it serious as if it was his own business too. But we're a whole team. We're all one here.
Oh, what's that?
Somebody jumping on?
I don't know. Everybody's scared.
Why?
I don't have makeup on. I didn't take.
What?
I haven't taken a shower in 2 days.
Well, listen, I was happy because I can actually get dressed from the top up,
Right?
from the top up, and put some lipstick and some little makeup on
What's
it.
going on from the top down?
I mean, no,
Yeah,
I got.
it's funny because a lot of the websites are saying, "Hey, we have some beautiful tops on sale for your Zoom calls."
That's right. I know. I was going through my closet. I'm like, what's cute? What's cute? What's not?
Yeah.
No, I just got leggings on.
Zoom must have made like $1 billion in the last 30 days,
I know. Oh my God.
which is ironic because I don't really. Maybe it's just me. I'm not a big fan of Zoom. You
Well, I
gotta work.
don't know how to use. I don't know how to use that. Listen,
You gotta work for fucking NASA, as far as I'm concerned.
I don't know.
To do all that shit.
Between this is good. It did take me a little bit to get here.
Yeah.
But this is way better. I don't know Zoom too much. They give you a code, a link to get in. You dial.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a little challenged.
I got you. Yeah, I just thought it was really weird because people in general are so panicked about still what's going on with the market, the economy, and people are working. I mean, I deal with people all day long.
Yeah, people are working. I mean, I see it slowly. I mean, I can't say anything. I mean, I'm only talking from my experience or whatever, but I see it slowly getting back to where, how it was, but I can't really, I'm gonna quote that out.
So, all right. So basically, right now, from what I understand, from the banking side, because people ask me, just give them a quick update every day. They are doing major social distancing. So let's say there's like 100 people on a floor right now. Maybe there's like 20 inside the bank. So it looks like a ghost town, but they're trying to keep people far apart from each other.
Yeah, if I have to go there, I go to the drive-through.
No, I'm actually talking about the big banks. I'm talking about the
Oh, okay. Sorry. Ooh, I was gonna say 200 on the floor at PNC. I don't know.
You're like 100 people on the floor. Maybe 6 in the branch, man.
I know.
You're like, what bank you going to? No, but seriously though, it's really scary because we're open. We're working on files. So when I have people that are asking questions, or they're panicked, or they were supposed to get a letter a week ago but they didn't get it. One thing I could tell you right now, because of the social distancing, these banks are getting heavily fined because They're not giving the correct information out to homeowners.
Mm-hmm.
I actually reposted something yesterday I was tagged in. Some doctor of philosophy or whatever was on. He's talking about forbearance, and he's totally murdering the term of it and how it works, and not have to worry about making your mortgage payment. It's like, dude, seriously? Sometimes it's like, it's like CNN, some of that fake shit that they put on there.
Yeah.
In general. So I tell people, look, the best thing to do is go talk to somebody who's an authority. Speak with somebody that understands what they're talking about.
Right.
And for them to understand, because you have to find out who's your market, who's your market share, who you're going to be working with in the future. Like right now, to me, this is like 2005 because people didn't know who I was, and then 2 years later, they knew who I was, and they were lining up for the classes and whatever. Right. So this is an amazing time for people. You can reinvent yourself.
Right.
And I think that, whenever somebody thinks staging, they think Michelina, and that because you put it out there, you have a very unique name, and you have an amazing service that you provide for people.
Thank you. Yeah, we try our best. We try and we execute.
One of the questions that somebody actually asked me before I got it, because they knew that I was going to call you, how do you accommodate something like Manhattan, upper or lower Manhattan, as far as coming in and out with the furniture? Because obviously, it's not something where you're driving the truck up onto the driveway. How do you work on that?
You mean like now?
No, actually, it was just a general question that the person.
Oh, how do we accommodate? Like, what do you like? I'm trying to understand.
Well, is it like, does it show up like like a regular furniture delivery? Like, is everything wrapped up?
Oh yeah, we have our own truck and everything. We have our own truck, and we deliver it. Everything is wrapped, delivered. It's us who's coming out, and and like. I always say, picture like if we're literally like we're moving every single day. We're packing, wrapping, and delivering. So yeah.
Yo, that's awesome on a shirt. Packing, wrapping, and delivering.
There you go.
You should put that on the side of your truck.
I'm doing it right now.
Put it on the side of your truck, packing, wrapping, and delivering.
I know. And my truck, I keep saying, our truck is ugly. It's yellow. Looks like a school bus. But we're gonna be I've been saying this, but we're gonna be getting it wrapped. Ready.
I mean, fuck it. At this point, you should just make it black windows on the side of it, and have like kids waving outside. Like have somebody like paint on the side of it.
I know. I hate it. So.
Put me in the back. Put me in the back. I used to drive. I used to be on the short bus.
Really?
So put me in the back of the bus.
Right on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a good question.
Uh-oh.
How many houses can you do at a time?
I mean, this week alone, we're booked up. We could do 2 a day. About 2 a day. We've had that where we do two in one day or whatever. So what? We're open Monday through Friday. We're closed on the weekend, so we could do at least 10 a week.
So let me ask you a question. So what do you do? Like, what is the average time to come in, stage a house? Like, go walk through the process. Are you walking to the front door, hi, nice to see you, whatever, and like you have your vision? Like, are you like Dionne Warwick?
Yeah.
Like Dionne Warwick Psychic Network, and you know what's going on?
I even have the sleeves like her.
There you go.
So yeah, so pretty much we'll meet with the client, right? We'll meet with the client and they'll give us a walkthrough of the whole house. We don't stage the entire home unless the client really insists on it, but we don't. We do the main rooms, living room, family room, dining room, kitchen, master suite, bathrooms. They're complimentary. And so, we're with the client, we'll walk and talk and execute my ideas of what I feel that the space is going to be, needing. And we kind of, go back and forth with that. I'll show them some pictures of what I have in mind. But for our repeat clients, they kind of know exactly what to expect with us. So they trust us, which we love. And then obviously with new clients, they don't know what to expect sometimes. So we just walk through them, walk with them and show them exactly everything, what they're going to be getting into the house. So essentially, when we stage the house is not just going to have like a sofa and like 2 chairs. It's gonna have the sofa, the pillows, the coffee table, the rug, the whole thing. Like when people come in, when buyers come in, it's a presentation where they're gonna really come in, fall in love with it, like test it out. They love the furniture that we use, our style. Everything is pretty, like contemporary, modern, light colors, very, appealing and stuff like that. So when they come in, they're gonna have dining room is gonna be totally set up. It's not gonna be a dining room table with a bowl of apples in the middle. It's gonna be like
Uh-huh.
we're gonna have dinner, you know. So, the presentation is really, really what it is, the presentation. And
All
then
right.
we set up the house. Staging day, we come in, we set up the house, and we're done the same day. And then they have the furniture for 3 months. And yeah,
So, what would you say the difference is between a house that's staged and a house that's unstaged?
what's the difference? I
So
mean,
what?
I feel
What?
like a lot of times the people
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the difference? What's the feel of it?
cold. A vacant home, a lot of people, I know they say this all the time, but a lot of people, when they come into a home that's vacant already, they can't really envision the space. Sometimes they'll go into a living room that's small. I mean, we just had a house that we did in Ramsey, and the living room was a very awkward space. It was small, wasn't centered correctly. That was one of the things that the client, expressed to us, saying, we have to make this, like, I don't even know where to begin, how to center everything, how is it going to work. And so, we made it work. We accentuated the space, so that's really the difference. If they didn't stage that house in particular, or even whatever house in,
Mhm.
necessarily, they can't envision it. With the staging, they come in, they can envision the space. It's warm. There's a connection. A vacant is cold, and some people they might just knock it off their list because they're like, I don't think I see anything that I have fitting in here. At least with it staged, you have a conversation saying, okay, well, we have a smaller dining room table, so this works because this one's larger, or this one's vice versa, right? Or, oh, we only have a sofa and a love seat, but she has a sectional in here, so we definitely have more space for this, or we don't have space for it. So it has, at least you can kind of bounce off of that.
What do you think is it? Who do you think is the harder client to sell when purchasing a property? A man or a woman?
Hmm. I mean, it kind of, who's the harder person to sell to, the woman or the man? I
As
mean,
far
no, the man usually goes off. I mean,
well, no, because you renovate houses too. So, what would you like? What's your impression? Like, who are you really catering to? Does the guy really care?
I don't think the guy really cares. The guy cares a little bit, but he wants to make sure the wife is happy and all of that stuff. And really, the wife is gonna come home and say, "This is what I want. I like the house. You're gonna be married to me. You want to be happy. I want that house." So really, we cater to both of them, but we're catering more to the woman. Right, girl? You can see yourself here, right? Oh my God. So
No, absolutely, 100%.
the
So,
husband.
so based on that, right? Obviously, you know, what is the most important client in staging? You would say more or less when you're staging the property, you're staging it more or less for the woman, because most guys don't really have the vision. Most women have the vision.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
I'm sure you deal with a lot of contractors and builders that are very metro, so
Yeah.
they get it.
Yes. I
What do
mean,
you
mhm.
What are you doing, or what are you offering? Like, do you offer? Because I know, like, I paid a little extra, which was fine. You actually helped out with, the lights, the coloring, the tile, the floor colors. Do you offer that as an extra, for I guess, service?
We do if it makes sense, right? I mean, we do. I mean, primarily it's more we're more focused on the staging, but it really depends because sometimes that's another animal. So a lot of people
No.
change their minds. Everything is set in stone, and they change their mind on the paint colors, on the order. Like it's a whole bunch of it can get a little out of hand and annoying sometimes. So I mean, we do occasionally, but we really just stick to the staging.
Well, but what if you're working with somebody, a repeat customer? I know you deal with a lot of repeat customers that are out there.
Oh yeah, that's different. Like if it's for their, for their flip or whatever, if they ask a question for colors or whatever, yeah, that's fine. Like I'll shoot them some colors or lighting. Like we've had that actually. Actually today, a stage that we're going to be doing in Bloomfield, and she sent a couple, options. What color do you like? Which one should we use for the living room? And so we went
Right.
with dusty mist or something like that.
No, but I'm saying like full blown. Like if somebody says, "Hey, I need your eye. Can you help?"
Yeah, it depends on the project. What's it really gonna? If it's like it really depends. I mean, it's time consuming. So it
Well, you
depends.
gotta get paid. Listen, you gotta get paid for your time. I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
I'm saying if somebody asks for additional services,
yeah.
um, I think that's something that you should provide because I don't think that I think that most people just go with whatever the current trends are.
Right,
But unfortunately, sometimes the current trends don't make sense in a specific space or a house,
right.
and they think it looks good.
Hmm.
Like I could totally see people going off the deep end and their front door is orange and go, fuck it, let's paint every door in the house orange.
Yeah,
Not saying it's happened, not
right.
saying I did it this past weekend. I'm only kidding.
We know
But
you did.
but it's important for people to understand who you are and what you stand for. And you stand behind your product, which I think is pretty cool. If something doesn't look right or it doesn't fit,
Right.
I've heard you talk to clients, put me on hold, whatever, and it's you're very nurturing when it comes to doing the project because some people are very nervous. It's
Oh,
an added investment that could go wrong.
absolutely. I mean, I take, like I said, I take each property very serious. I take it as if it was mine, and if it's not mine, like I'm even with the team, be very careful with everything. Floors, everything. Just make sure, just be careful with everything. Even if we do owner occupied, which we occasionally do owner occupied. That's more catering as well. They've been in the home for 30 years or whatever, and they're
Mhm.
very not open to doing certain things, and they're older or whatever it is. But, you just have to, walk them through each step, explain why it's important. It's nothing personal. You just want to make sure you're, making sure everything looks, excuse me, looks good and, stage, not stage ready, well, stage ready, but, market ready.
So let me ask this question: how long should it take to sell a home? Honestly, if a house is priced right on the market, how long should it take?
How long should it take to sell the home?
If the house is on the market
You know?
and it's staged right, first of all,
Oh,
you're
well,
you're on screen right now. You got a mouthful of food. You're not even sharing.
I got grapes
Got you.
here.
Got you. I mean, even your bowl is even even your bowl is nice looking.
Thank you. No, honestly, I'm sorry. It's just I don't mean to eat. I'm always eating on the phone with you, right? Um,
Do I make you nervous?
no, why?
You always like, oh,
Oh, because I'm hot. I don't know. I'm always eat stuff in my face. I gotta stop stuffing my face.
yeah,
Anyway,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, if the house is priced right and it's marketed correctly, right? You're doing everything right. It should not stay longer than. I don't. I mean, I'm not a real estate agent, so I don't want to like say anything. But I'm just saying, like within a month or so. No,
I would think so.
I would think. I mean, like our thing, we staged it. First of all, before we get into the house has to be cleaned out thoroughly, right? That's number one. They have to clean the house. The house has to be clean ready. Then is the staging. Then is your photos. The photos is the biggest thing. They have to be crisp and professional looking. Don't just go with somebody who is very affordable. Like look at their portfolio. Don't just go with somebody who's very affordable and they look pixely or they look cloudy. You want everything to look very presentable, right? Okay, so then it's your photos. Then you offer whatever. It's your Matterport, your video, Matterport to do the virtual tour that way also. And marketing, getting whatever. a good agent who knows the area and all that stuff, and it should go. But unfortunately, sometimes you don't have the right team. Sometimes
So obviously, pricing it right, stage it right, and just say goodbye is what you're saying. Um,
photos too.
how important is it, honestly, truly, as far as like the curb appeal outside of the property, selling property? Some of these properties are newer construction, and they put a lot of money inside. They got to do this. What's
You
that?
have, you have to have some nice curb appeal, of course. That's the presentation upon entering the home. So that's the first thing the first thing is you're gonna see the outside, and the grass, plants, mulch, whatever it is that they're little pops of color and stuff like that. That
Right,
makes that's your first impression upon entering the home. So it should be on point.
right. Well, this is some pretty good information. You're giving some golden nuggets, as they say,
Green,
or green grapes. That you're giving some,
green
giving,
nuggets.
you're giving some green grapes, which is important.
It's very good.
So you have a show called what is it? On the stage?
On
On
stage,
stage. On stage.
on stage.
On stage. Right now you're in hiatus.
We're on hiatus, and the concept behind on stage is we're truly on one of our stages, right?
Hmm.
And we pretty much have people who are in the real estate industry, and not necessarily in the real estate industry. People who are really, kicking ass in whatever other side hustle they might have. They're in real estate, but they have a side hustle, whatever.
Hmm.
We had Shaq on who, talks about uh health and all the things about the body, which he's a wealth of knowledge. I love him. We had him on, and he does real estate, so we kind of talked a little bit about both sides. We had Jen on. She's a real estate agent. Shout out to Jen. We had also, who else did we have? Forgetting somebody. Then we had somebody else. Oh, my girl Aunt Valentina. We had her on. So we have different.
Let's not talk about Valentina because she wrote like "nice to see you" or some nonsense. Everybody else went. So you had a book signing. You brought your friend in, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And everybody in the book, she wrote some nice stuff, and she's like,
Yeah,
nah.
you were reading everybody's book. And you're like, oh, what's she write for you? What's your? She only says, "See, was she write to you? See you soon."
She's like, "See you soon. Nice to meet." Not even you, just me. She's like, "Get away from me, guy."
The pen was running out of ink. That's all right.
I guess it's all good.
That's all right. But no, and usually we'll have clients too, like if we're on a stage, and then the premise too is to showcase the stage that we've done. So it's showing more of the property that we stage, highlighting the house that is currently on the market. So we do like a little tour afterwards. But obviously we can't be on stage right now, right? So we're taking it virtually for the time being.
Right.
Which you're gonna be our next guest on May what?
May 1st.
May 1st. I know it. May 1st at 12 noon, not 12 a.m.
Well, it's not 12 noon. It can't be 12 noon.
Oh yeah, we're gonna move it I'm sorry. We're gonna move it to, yes, you're right. We have to move it around 1 o'clock. Right?
Yeah. I mean, actually, you know what I could do if you want? I could bump out my show for Friday and just replace it and say I'm going to be being interviewed on your show.
There you go.
I can do that.
Whatever you want to do.
Shake it up a little bit.
Whatever you want to do.
Shake it up. I could.
Shake it up.
Yeah, I can move. I can move them. I don't think they're going to care. So let's do that.
We'll do that. So we'll stick to 12 if anything changes. So yeah, so you're going to be our guest. My guest, because there's nobody else here. And yeah, it's going to be good stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to come
You're going to be in the hot seat.
You're going to put me in the hot seat.
Yeah, hot. Orange.
You're going to put me in the hot orange seat.
Hot orange seat, yes. So make sure it's hot orange seat.
All right. That's cool. Does anybody have any questions for the lovely, outrageous, insane Michelina?
I can't see no. I mean, I I wouldn't even know where to look. Is that normal on my end?
I guess so. It's weird because, well, yeah, because we're live streaming, but I have, a couple different things going at the same time. We've got a decent amount of viewers. I just don't know why everybody's so goddamn shy today.
Why is everybody shy today? Come on.
Or maybe they're embarrassed. Maybe they just
embarrassed.
They don't know what to say.
Why? Come join us. Come on live. Do the thing. Didn't you say somebody can come on and join us?
I did. I put the link on it. I put the link. Here's the link. Click the link. Put it on there. Jump on. Say hi. Don't be bashful.
Don't be shy.
Copy the link.
I was nervous.
Throw it up in the Google, in the browser. Let's do that. Says. Well, Michelina, I appreciate you coming on here because I know that you're busy during the day.
Thank you so much for having me. I am so
sitting in your house.
So happy that I'm on. Thank you for having me.
Hey, real quick, how'd that power wash project go?
I text Matt at like 6 in the morning and I was like, do I need an attachment? Okay, my deck, I know. I should be ashamed. Well, Johnny should be ashamed, not me. My deck is crazy. It has what is that? Like pollen on it or whatever? What is that? I don't know. It's scummy. It has like green stuff on it. I don't know.
Probably like algae and stuff like that.
Like little parts, not the whole thing, but like the rain. I live all the way like in the wooded area, so it's normal. And he noticed that, and he was like, your deck. I was like, I know. I'm gonna hire this power washer guy or whatever. And then he said, why don't you just do it yourself? So then I started thinking, yeah, I could freaking do it by myself. But then I'm like, wait, I got a hose, but do I have to just, like, is it a whole kit? You still didn't even answer me. Is it a whole kit that I got to get? Or do I just get an attachment and put it to the hose? Because if that's what I can do, then I'll do it.
Power washer.
Yeah,
you could rent one, you could buy one.
But is it an attachment to the hose, or do you buy the whole thing? Is it a whole thing that you buy?
Are you serious right now? You were sending me pictures of power washers. You know what they look like. You take the power washer, you jam the hose up to it, put some soap in the thing, majiggy.
Yeah, I'll tell John.
Turn the water on.
Do it next year.
Next year?
We'll do it next year.
It's May.
You tell him.
It's April. It's not even May yet.
Tell him.
What?
Tell him.
Tell who?
Tell Johnny.
I thought you were doing it.
I don't want to do it no more.
You should just hire the guy and have him come out and do it.
I think so. I think I'm going to do that.
You should. Otherwise, it's never going to get done. Are you guys at least going to like paint it, or are you going to wait to see what it comes out, see what it looks like?
I'm going to see what it comes out to, but I think they stained it last time. When we first bought the house, we stained it.
How many years you been in the house?
6,
Yeah.
7 years.
That's really bad.
And the last time it was, it's been power washed or whatever since. I'm just saying. Maybe it's been 2 years since.
Got you.
That's bad, yeah, I know.
Well, listen, I'm going to tell you, I appreciate you coming on.
I appreciate you.
Giving some of your guidance to people.
Thank you for having me on.
Regarding the staging. Wait, hold on. Don't go anywhere. I got something.
I'm not going anywhere. I don't even know how to go anywhere.
You don't even know how to go anywhere. Well, don't go anywhere, because when we do time out, I'm going to... Oh, this is ridiculous, man.
Ooh, this hair. This hair is flat. Like my hair puffed.
A little puff daddy going on there.
Puff.
It's not going to work. Anyway, I'm technically challenged over here.
That's all right.
So everybody just give Michelina a big round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you.
You were absolutely...
Oh. Oh.
You were money today.
I was money.
You were money. Oh, yeah, a little whistle going on there too.
My shirt, huh? is that?
I don't know. One of these sound machine things I got.
I like that. I'm gonna need one of those guys.
Yeah. This is how I feel like around 5, 6 o'clock.
I like that one. That's just gotta put Johnny's face right here and then just go.
Nice. You know, it's funny. I see some of these bottles they have out there with the hand sanitizer, and they're like this, and they have the picture of like famous actors. I'm like, come on, seriously?
I know.
But I mean,
Here.
there you go. But you know what? Everything's a gimmick right now. People buying shit.
Yeah, I know. And people are price gouging, which is messed up.
No doubt. I'm actually going to have my nephew on. They're actually going to be talking about that product that I showed you.
You
You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'm not gonna.
It's going to be a surprise.
All right. Well, it's a good surprise.
It's a good surprise. I think it's pretty cool. People are getting inventive right now, and they're inventing stuff or whatever. You know, people are bored out of their mind. Listen, there's a lot of things that are going to come out of this. A lot of pregnancies. A lot of divorce. And there's going to be a lot of breakups, obviously. Like with people that are married and have their side pieces on the side.
That's true.
Or it's going to make them realize, hey, I want to be with my wife, not be with my wife, leave my wife, side piece.
Either way, either or. It can go either or. You could be like, yo, I can't stand you. Bye. Or I love you.
Yeah. And like these online dating services, like how does that even work? Like, can you get retroactive on that? Like, can they put you into like COVID-19 mode? Or no, because what are you gonna do? You can't really meet somebody. You're gonna be fucking social distancing.
No.
And you just show up with a mask.
Climb each other.
Yeah, you show up with a mask.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times can you strap up and do sexting and stuff like that?
No.
So I'm saying people are gonna want physical activity when this is all over. It's gonna be a nightmare.
I know. Everybody's gonna be touching each other.
It's gonna go the completely other direction where nobody's gonna.
Nobody is. I know.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, hey, nice to meet you. Get your fucking hand away from the guy.
Listen.
Whoa.
Don't fucking touch me.
That's
Don't
it.
touch me. Don't touch me.
It's gonna be like this.
No, it's funny because like I go out. I know. Hey, what's up? Yeah. The thing it's so bad because I'll go once a week out like to do the food shopping if I have to, and it's like everybody with the cart. I mean, I do it too, but you're walking down the aisle and it's like you're like. I'm like, don't touch me. Excuse me. Why are you coughing inside of your mask? Like, you need to not do that. But I think a lot of people, and even when this is said and done or whatever, and they say, we're opening up and everything, I'm gonna still kind of continue laying a little low.
You're social distancing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I ain't touching nobody. Don't take it offensive, even though but
yeah, it's good. A lot of people that are huggers, they're gonna come out of this. They're not gonna want to hug anymore.
I know. I'm like, hey, air hug, don't touch me.
Little air hugs. One thing that I saw that was actually pretty cool was there was a strip club owner who actually ended up starting a service, food delivery service. I think it was called Boober. Legit.
For real?
Google it. Boober? Yeah, like Uber, but Boober.
What is he delivering? Boobs?
The women are delivering the food, and oh yeah, it's funny as hell.
Oh my god!
Not around here though.
Where's that? Texas?
I think it's in Canada, believe it or not.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Canada. Why Texas? Why are you going to Texas with that?
I don't know. I feel like Texas would do that.
I feel like Vegas would be all over that.
That's true. Well, look, oh god. Get me started with that.
I mean, they're shut down right now.
Well, I was supposed to go to Vegas for July.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, for Valentina's birthday.
Right.
But I'm not going there.
Yeah. It's funny. I was supposed to have a 50th birthday party.
It's her 40th. Yeah.
What's that?
It's her 40th. That's where we're going. When's your 50th?
September.
Oh.
But now I'm like,
that is coming back around 4.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it.
No, I don't think so. I think I'll lay low. I think I'm
Yeah.
low. I don't even think I'm gonna be traveling like that right now.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like rewind. I'm gonna actually. I think I'll do my 50th on my 51 on my 51st birthday.
You could do that.
So I'm gonna do. You know.
I mean, I mean, my birthday just passed, and I was home.
Yeah.
I was home, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
And so, what did you guys practice social distancing? You and Johnny on your birthday?
Yeah, we are all practicing social distancing here.
Right. Even on your birthday?
Yeah, yeah. Sit back up. Air kiss.
You ain't right.
I got the happy birthday. Thank you.
Okay. Got you.
Yeah, no, we have to be very careful. That's it. We have to be very, very careful.
Got to be socially distancing.
That's
Got it. Well, guys, listen. We have Michelina on today from House of Michelina Staging, Luxury Staging,
That's fine.
and we appreciate you coming on. As always, these shows are always going to be up. And if you want to follow me, you can go to Short Sales 101 if you're not already in the group. That group is set up for additional education, stuff like that. You can follow me on Instagram, Short Sales Savage, and on YouTube, Real Estate Recovery Group, which we're trying to build a following on that. I think I got like 3 people on that.
Woo!
That's all I'm saying. We're getting ready to hit double digits.
Clappers. Put the clappers.
Yeah, right. We're getting ready to hit double digits.
I like that little machine.
So we appreciate you coming on. I know that even though you're working from home, I know you are busy, like with clients and stuff like that.
Thank you so much
And
for having me, Savage. I love
yeah.
you. I love you. Such a good person to me. Okay.
I love you too.
Love you.
Wait, what is it?
No, it's I.
Oh. No, that's not sign language.
Oh, isn't it this?
What the hell is that? Are you telling me?
You.
Oh, I thought you told me to fuck off. All right, guys. Well, until next time. So listen, really quick before we go, at the end of every show, I make sure that every single person who guest comes on has to do the point. So let me see what you got.
Has to do what?
The point.
Oh, the point. Okay. Hold on. Okay.
No, you look like Charlie's Angels. Nice. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hang tight.